Hello gamers, this is Aero from Android Games, bringing you a Let's Play of Adventures of Mana. I'm going to throw on the nostalgia glasses and get started. We'll just jump in right now, and we'll do some commentary along the way. So a little bit of background information on this game. It was originally put out as Final Fantasy Adventure on Game Boy in 1991, most likely. It's the prequel to the Secret of Mana game on Super Nintendo, and it's already been remade once as a game called Sword of Mana, but honestly, so far I'm liking this version a lot better. They can stay Sumo and Fuji. They look good. Fight, you worthless dogs. The Dark Lord demands blood. Let's go. Oh man, big old kitty cat. Nothing better than a big old kitty cat to have to fight. Explosion! Sumo is one of the countless gladiators indentured to the Duchy of Glaive. Each day, he and his ill-fated companions are dragged from their cells and bade to fight exotic beasts for the amusements of the Dark Lord. If victorious, they are thrown back into the dungeons with just enough bread to tide them over until their next match. But a body can only take so much. It's never long before the weary captives succumb to their cruel fates. Don't die on me, Will. Sumo, listen carefully. The tree of mana is in danger. Will, we can talk about this later. Seek out Sir Bogart near the Great Waterfall. He is one of the few remaining Geminites and must be warned. He will know what to do. Geminites? Tree of Mana? What are you? The beginning of some sort of RPG that I know nothing about so far? Will! Will! Will slumps to the ground, in the most amazing acting I've ever seen in a video game. Clearly, his body was not ready. Actually, real quick. Whew! I won't forget this, Will. Aren't you the slightest bit intrigued by what Will said? If you are interested in beginning this video game, then I think I might be able to help. The gate through which the beasts enter the Colosseum leads directly outside the castle. That gate is unlocked after each match to let in the next creature. Try slipping out in the confusion after your own match. It may be your only chance to escape. Thanks, notoriously interesting green guy. And then that's a lot of frills. Apparently her name is Amanda. I'm sorry about Will, but if we don't think of something soon, it'll be our own blood on those sands. And I'm not leaving my brother alone to fend for himself. Okay, so Amanda. Got it. She's got a little brother. Ho ho ho! I find a piece of candy. And apparently I get a sweet tutorial on how to use the menu system. And I definitely know what the attack button is, because by the way, I'm on a NVIDIA Shield, and I'm playing with an NVIDIA controller for that, and that's why I don't have the little mark all over my screen. But yeah, I'm not really sure what all the hotkeys are yet, but we'll find out. Don't really want to use the candy yet, because God knows if I'll actually need it. Draw your blade, boy! The Dark Lord commands it. Oh my god, a second tiger! Not nearly as bad as the one in Secret of Mana, thank god. Roar. So I've got a nice 1-2-3 combo going on with him. Pretty sure that's just because I'm using the sword. And I think I have to be moving forward or in a direction to get started. Guess it's now or never, says Sumo. Whew. Vine climbing action. Oh! The Dark Lord and his court mage Julius. I'm assuming the Dark Lord is the one on the left. Possible guess. What are they doing here? Good internal monologue.
Have you found what I seek, Julius?
Yes, my lord. The Tree of Mana is indeed located within a shrine atop the great waterfall.
And how, pray tell, am I to reach the shrine? I am no fish returning upstream to spawn.
Why, a miracle, of course.
Do you mock me, Julius?
Of course not, my lord. There is a young maiden. I have sensed her power. She will lead us to the shrine.
Your visions have yet to steer me untrue.
Very well. Find the girl and bring her to me. I'm just gonna say straight out that both of those character designs look really good. The original Final Fantasy Adventure, they were awesome too, but for very different reasons. As you wish, my lord. Whew! Teleporting away.
Who is it that dares to spy on me?
Sumo. Time to make my exit. Oh, Dark Lord. I checked on your Snapchat, now you're embarrassed.
Whew! You will tell my secrets to no one.
Oh. Double slash. Straight off a waterfall. I'm liking this Dark Lord. Number 1, black armor. Number 2, purple cape. He knows what he's doing. He's got it going on. I'm alive, but where am I? Good question. How are you alive? Oh man. So background music kicks in. It's pretty nice, honestly. Goblins are still jerks. Nothing has changed. And it's funny because this has the they use the original format, which is basically The Legend of Zelda, where you're in a screen and then you transition to another screen. That is how the original was. Everything looks good. It's really colorful. It's really bright. I really do actually enjoy playing this. Second piece of candy. So now that we've got 2 pieces of candy, I'm just going to mash buttons randomly. Nope, that's the menu. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, so candy is right there. Apologies for technical talk. Just trying to make sure it gets good. Oh my god, I have millions of pieces of candy now. Literally 3 to me is a million. Ooh, I have obtained the next level. Okay, and training regime. So there's the one thing I remember about this game is that the spirit, or I guess it's mind in this one, basically spells up your special gauge really fast if you push that. So it looks like everything lets you push that, but the sage is like the one to go to. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. I'm definitely gonna go warrior because let's face it, strength is good. But I do think it's actually interesting that they let you level up in different ways in this game, just like the original. I feel like at this point, video games just don't let you choose how to level your character anymore, which is a little bit obnoxious to me. So I'm definitely enjoying this. Upper left-hand corner, you got a mini-map this entire time. It actually gives you a real map. Bogart's cabin is apparently all the way up there. So either I've gone the wrong way or I have to backtrack. And I found a town. Welcome to Topple. Thanks. I wonder if that's your entire job. Party from the castle was here earlier looking for a girl. You think it has something to do with this tree of mana everyone's talking about? Extremely well-informed child in a village that lives right by the bad guy's castle? I think it does. Some people say the woodcutter who lives up by the waterfall used to be a great knight. I say he's not but a stubborn old man too proud for his own good. Well, that would be your opinion. I'm under the impression that that's going to be Boggart that she's talking about, or Bogard. Oh man. And so, guys with sweet turbans doing dances for you is pretty much a staple. I'm happy they're here. And it gave me a perspective change when I talked to this guy. That's amazing. Okay. I am not messed up, so we're not going to go sleep. And I'm going to move you out of the way by attacking you. Because I am the good guy. I'm not going to lie. That is an attractive feature for me personally. Instead of having to wait behind somebody, I will just stab you away. Elder, so he's got to be a smart guy, right? From high above the clouds, the Tree of Mana watches, ever protecting us from the evils of the world. Okay. I'm, that's an interesting theory. So, well, that doesn't seem to do anything. I'm a treasure looter, so I'm looking for things to break and stuff to pick up. The Dark Lord is a tyrant. I'd leave this place if there's anywhere else to go. That sounds depressing. I'm gonna go in the weapon shop first. Okay. And there's a password. God, I love old video games. Thank you. Bye. That helmet costs 140. That's probably a lot more than I've got right now, so we'll say no for now. Nope, sorry. Apparently you have to manually quit out. Item shop. Wow. Sundries. There we go. These are real prices. So I have 87 key ring because you know you're going to need it. Wouldn't exist if you didn't have to unlock things. That would be weird. Antidote because poison is the devil. Literally the devil. Potion, eye drops. I'm gonna save my money for now. And just nope, possibly a different person. Welcome to Topple. Okay, so maybe a different person, but not really. Okay. So there's a stream there. We're gonna scooch around it. Got it. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna scooch around it. He said like an idiot. Oh, there we go. There we go. Memory serves. Gotcha. Maiden. Help someone, anyone. Murder, murder, murder. Murder, murder, murder. Apparently I only have to hit him once now. Good for me, leveling up and such. We were set upon by fiends, and my guard, Hasim, was injured in the ensuing battle. Exotic. Kind traveler, I am not long for this world, and look a lot like Will. You must escort the lady to Wendell, in the care of Sir Bogart. So, that's where we're going anyway. Hasim, and Hasim! Whew! The light slowly fades from Hasim's eyes. This game absolutely has amazing death animations. The acting is definitely coming through for me. Hasim, you cannot leave me. Not here. Not now. Without you, I'm a lost, a stranger in a strange land. There's definitely a book. If it's Bogart you seek, I may be able to help. Truly, I would be in your debt. I wouldn't think of leaving you alone out here, what with the Duchy's minions about. My name is Sumo. I am Fuji. If you are injured, do not hesitate to tell me. I have spells that will ease your wounds, and thus you are the best character in the game. So the little question mark bubble up there, click it, and it goes, let me see to your wounds. Oh, I'm sorry, you have regen now. Basically invincible. Thanks, Fuji. You're great. Making our way up. Sometimes the most direct path is not the correct one. It's just that grid system like the old Legend of Zelda games. It honestly does make the game feel really retro, but at the same time, it's attractive looking. Like, it really is. I like the audio. Apparently I like running directly face first into this goblin as well. But that's okay, because... Oh, rabbit. Rabbit. There we go. Fuji is here to heal my wounds. Yep, healer characters, best characters ever. And why not? It's a beanstalk. Nope, still to the left. So we're gonna go this way. So rabbits are a staple of the series. It's funny because I can't actually hit them in the air, which is... I mean, it's in every game, but it's pretty well pronounced in this one. And I went around in the circle like an idiot. Excellent. Definitely an idiot now. Oh, man. Apparently I attained the next level. Oh man, I just realized the warrior does not add any intelligence. And the sage adds no strength. In fact, only the monk and the warrior add strength. So... I'm gonna start building on my sage. One of the things that made this game for me personally was... So the red bar at the very bottom of the screen is your special attack. If you, instead of just, you know, hacking and slashing like madman that I am, you actually wait around for it to fill up, you get different attacks. And sometimes those are really useful, and sometimes those are not useful at all, really. But they're usually like a good variation. So we're in the hut, talking to this cool guy. Sumo, pardon me, sir, but I see a man named Bogard. Might you know where I can find him? I might not. It doesn't mean I'm talking. Actually, it does mean you're talking. You are literally talking. Okay, so talking to him again. Got it. I have nothing to say to the likes of you. Begone. Oh, but you gave me a different dialogue box, which means I am going to annoy the hell out of you. Did you not hear me? Boy! I have nothing to say. Nothing! Now leave me be. Wait, the pendant you're wearing. Is that, all of a sudden, I'm a nice person? Yes, that is correct, Bogard. It is, the Pendant of Mana. Sir Bogard of the Geminites, it's an honor to meet you. Long has it been since I used that title. This pendant was my mother's. I've had it since I was born. Listen carefully. There was a time when the evil empire Vandal sought to bring the world under its control. They tapped the mana which courses through this very land, and used it to usher in an era of fear and violence. The Geminites stood against the might of the Imperial armies, but our numbers were few, and the power of mana was beyond imagination. We were on the brink of defeat when before us appeared a savior, a maiden who would ride at our van and fill our hearts with courage as she guided us to victory. And upon her breast was the self-same pendant this young lady now wears. An ill wind blows through our realm, and as forces of darkness seek to manipulate the Tree of Mana as did Vandal. Yet I believe this pendant may be the key to the restoring to peace. Journey east along the mountains, and in time you will come to a cave. So east along the mountains, find a cave. A landslide has filled the tunnel with rubble. preventing the passage to the town of Wendell on the far side. With a mattock in hand, a young lad of sumo strength should make quick work of the rocks. In Wendell you will find my brother in arms, Sir Siva. You remember more of the pendant and its meaning. So, huzzah so far. We've got, a storyline we're picking up. Who would have thought? Previously, you've got a maiden who cures the heck out of a couple of people, and they are invincible god beasts and kill everything. Excellent. Let's keep that transition going. There are shops that sell mattock should your supply run low. Journey east along the mountains, and in time you will come to a cave. Blah, blah, blah. I already said this. Excellent. What is in your back room? Treasure is in your back room. Oh, a mattock. Excellent. So that's actually pretty helpful. Because that means I don't have to go back to town for more. Honestly, I should go back to town for more. Because they are not a permanent item. They are... Oh, that was a special attack, by the way. So that's the point of leveling up your wisdom or your mind in this game, is to get the ability to fly like a badass back and forth with a sword. That's... You get a lot more of that later, and you get to use special attacks significantly more frequently later in the original game on Game Boy. But yeah, in this one, we're probably going to get there a little bit sooner, just because I'm going to prioritize that. I really like magic. I really like special abilities. Vitality's not going to be high on my list of things to do. Glass cannon is the way to go for me. Until we find a boss that makes me look like a joke. And then I'll start caring a little bit more, maybe. Okay, Sumo, we need some heals. Fuji, you're the best. So we're going east, we're on the mountain. This is a cave. I'm very easily convinced. And those are flowers just because they're pretty. Got it. Got some nice textures going on. Lovely. Pull out our ring. Item. And that's really odd, but okay, let's go. There we go. Mattock. Okay. So that's my second thing. Kathunk. It's crushing it. If I remember correctly, you can use the mattock as a weapon, and it actually does a lot more damage than your weapon will do for a really long time. I think it's like weapon number 4 or 5 before the mattock starts not being absurdly powerful. And those are pots, and I'm greedy, and I imagine my greed will not avail me, but I'm doing it anyway. Well, that's what I get for being greedy. Still got 5 mattocks left, though, so it's okay. Boop, boop, boop. And takes 2 hits to kill a Goblin Kid. Probably gonna level up Warrior next level, just so I can take him out in one. And can I interest you in a battle axe? You won't find one like it anywhere else. Yes, you can. Come back when you have more coin. Okay. Might interest in you in some of my other fine items. Yeah, probably. Still that password feature that's on every merchant so far. That's probably how you get the goods. I'm definitely buying another mattock, because I am no fool. Yes. And... excellent. No. Out of here. Take care, the swamps to the east have been known to swallow travelers whole. Hyperbole. Excellent. Or maybe not. I mean, I don't think there's a hole that's going to swallow me whole, but, that'll be me. Captain Wrong. Whew. That one very nice. And yeah, these guys are a little bit meatier. We're definitely gonna go with warrior, because sage doesn't give you any strength. If it did, I would be the sagiest of sages. I'd be like number 1 at this game. Not even trying. Balance and such. I will point out that sage actually gives you a little bit of int, which once again, warrior's not smart. Good for them. But no, definitely gonna go with some strength for now. Shop around. Okay, and we got to a castle, or something with walls. Cat Manor. This is Cat Manor, says the butler. The Count is taking his rest beyond and will not allow you to enter. However, his lordship welcomes travelers to seek respite in one of the manor's many rooms. Okay. So, he is body blocking the right. Attack, attack, attack. I'm not a nice guy. And other people here. Talk to other people. I wander the world in search of rare and valuable artifacts. Rumors of an enchanted mirror capable of dispelling magical glamours have brought me to this land. Seems, however, the fine Count of Cat Manor has locked the thing away in a nearby peat cellar. Okay, peat cellar. Interesting. Don't venture too far south, lest you stumble across that infernal nest of lizards. The only reason the Count doesn't do away with the creatures is that they guard the key to his peat cellar. I mean, peat's like a burnable fire source. I'm not really sure why this cellar is super awesome, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Sumo, now that we've been better acquainted, I was thinking, where's the blush? Come on, get embarrassed. That perhaps you could benefit from learning some curative magic. What do you say? Oh, yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, liar. Liar, 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 liar. Wonderful. You may study... Oh, the can't from my grimoire. I've already memorized it. For a second there, I thought they missed an apostrophe, but no, can't. Got it. As in a spell. You receive the Book of Curing. You learn the spell Cure. Oh my god, I'm so good at magic now. Well, good night. Right, good night. Ah, I smell the blood of a maiden. Fuji, she's gone. Okay, so somebody stole my Fuji. In all intents and purposes, boop, boop, boop. Spells, actual cure magic. We're gonna move that jazz right over here. Good enough. Okay, so no more Fuji, but we do have cure. And I'm not saying that's all she was good for. I am heavily insinuating it, though. Okay, Count welcomes travelers, blah, 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 many available rooms. Just happens, Chamber of the West, currently unoccupied. Companion has gone missing. Quite odd indeed. Not helpful, you're on the shit list, highly suspect, etc. I'm gonna call it a day for now. So, Fuji just got kidnapped, or presumably got kidnapped, and I haven't bought the battle axe. So, I'm gonna basically end the stream for today. I'll probably get myself the money for the battle axe, because let's face it, no one wants to watch me kill a million lizards. And then we'll resume on the quest to go find Fuji. Peat cellar, that's looking like number 1. We'll go to the south and find those lizards. You guys have fun. See you back next time. This is Aero from Android Gaming. Have a nice day. Bye.